Imagine this. Every morning, you pour yourself a glass of milk, believing it's the key to strong bones and vibrant health. But what if that glass is silently increasing your osteoporosis risk by 89%? Shocking, right? Today, we're diving deep into the hidden dangers of certain milks that millions of seniors over 60 consume daily, unaware of the harm they're causing to their bones, digestion, and heart. We'll uncover the 4 worst milks to avoid and reveal 4 healing milks that can transform your health. Curious? Stick around. If you find this eye-opening, hit that like button, share with a loved one, and subscribe to Ageless Living for more life-changing health tips. Let's get started. The milk myth, what we've been told versus the truth. For decades, we've been bombarded with the message that milk is a health hero. Milk builds strong bones. Milk is essential for seniors. These slogans have been drilled into our minds by doctors, nutritionists, and even commercials featuring smiling seniors with glasses of milk. But here's the kicker. New research is flipping this narrative on its head. Certain types of milk, one sitting innocently in your fridge right now, could be acting like a slow poison, weakening your bones, disrupting your digestion, and fueling inflammation throughout your body. Why does this matter? Because as we age past 60, our bodies become less forgiving. Every choice we make, from what we eat to what we drink, can either add years to our lives or take them away. Milk, a staple for many, is no exception. In fact, it's one of the most critical choices, because not all milks are created equal. Some are silent saboteurs, while others are liquid gold for your aging body. In this video, we're going to break it all down. We'll expose the 4 dangerous milks that seniors must banish from their diets immediately. Then, we'll introduce you to 4 healing milks that can strengthen your bones, soothe your digestion, and keep you vibrant well into your golden years. Backed by science, real-life stories, and practical tips, this is your guide to making smarter milk choices. Ready to rethink that glass of milk? Let's dive in. The 4 dangerous milks seniors must avoid. 1. Low-fat milk. 1.5% fat, the hidden trap. Picture this. You're at the grocery store, scanning the dairy aisle for a healthy choice. You grab a carton of low-fat milk, thinking it's the smart pick. Fewer calories, less fat, perfect for watching your waistline, right? Wrong. Low-fat milk, often marketed as the go-to for health-conscious seniors, is one of the biggest dietary traps out there. When the fat is stripped from milk, something alarming happens. You lose the fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, nutrients your aging body desperately needs. Vitamin D is critical for bone strength. Vitamin K supports healthy blood clotting. Vitamin A keeps your eyes sharp, and vitamin E protects your cells from damage. Without these, you're left with a nutrient-deficient drink that does more harm than good. Worse yet, to make up for the lack of flavor, manufacturers often add milk powder to low-fat milk. This powder contains oxidized cholesterol, a harmful compound that acts like sandpaper on your arteries. A 2020 study from the University of Connecticut found that seniors who regularly drank low-fat milk had a 34% higher risk of cardiovascular issues compared to those who chose full-fat milk. That's not a small number. It's a wake-up call. Then there's the blood sugar issue. Without the natural fats to slow digestion, the lactose in low-fat milk spikes your blood sugar rapidly, leading to energy crashes, cravings, and a higher risk of diabetes. For seniors, whose bodies are already more sensitive to blood sugar fluctuations, this can be a recipe for disaster. Real-life example. Meet Ingrid, a 67-year-old retired nurse from Stuttgart, Germany. For 20 years, she drank low-fat milk every morning, thinking she was doing her body a favor. Her doctor had advised her to watch her weight, and low-fat seemed like the obvious choice. But over time, she noticed her bones becoming brittle, her skin turning dry and flaky, and her energy levels plummeting. After switching to full-fat, grass-fed milk, everything changed. Within 8 weeks, her skin regained its glow, her energy soared, and her bone density scans showed significant improvement. "I thought I was doing the right thing," Ingrid shared, "but low-fat milk was holding me back. Full-fat milk brought me back to life." Why it matters. Low-fat milk might seem like a healthy choice, but it's a nutritional dud that can accelerate aging, weaken your bones, and harm your heart. If you're pouring this into your coffee or cereal, it's time to rethink your choice. 2. Lactose-free milk, a digestive disaster in disguise. Next up is lactose-free milk, a product marketed as a savior for those with digestive issues. Sounds like a dream for seniors who struggle with bloating or discomfort after drinking milk, right? But here's the harsh truth. Lactose-free milk can be a health hazard, especially for those over 60. Lactose-free milk is made by adding the enzyme lactase, which breaks down lactose into glucose and galactose. This sounds harmless, but these simple sugars are absorbed much faster, causing dramatic blood sugar spikes. A 2021 study from the German Institute for Nutritional Research revealed that seniors drinking lactose-free milk had 43% higher average blood sugar levels than those who stuck with full-fat milk. For seniors, who are already at risk for diabetes, often undiagnosed, this is a serious red flag. But it gets worse. Galactose, one of the sugars produced, can cause oxidative damage in cells when consumed in excess. Animal studies have linked high galactose levels to inflammation and accelerated aging, exactly what seniors don't need. And here's the irony. Many seniors who think they're lactose intolerant aren't. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less lactase, but that doesn't mean you need to switch to lactose-free milk. Often, reducing portion sizes or pairing milk with other foods can solve digestive issues without the harmful side effects. Real-life example. Klaus, a 71-year-old retiree from Cologne, thought he was lactose intolerant because he experienced stomach pain after drinking large amounts of milk. He switched to lactose-free milk, hoping for relief, but his energy levels tanked and his focus waned. When he tried small amounts of high-quality full-fat milk instead, his digestive issues vanished, and he felt more vibrant than he had in years. "I was so tired all the time with lactose-free milk," Klaus said. "Now, I feel balanced and full of life again." Why it matters. Lactose-free milk might seem like a solution, but it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. It spikes your blood sugar, promotes inflammation, and may not even be necessary for your digestive health. 3. Ultra-high temperature, UHT, milk, a nutritional nightmare. You've probably seen it in every grocery store. UHT milk, also known as H-Milch in Germany, with a shelf life of months. It's convenient, doesn't spoil quickly, and seems like a practical choice. But this convenience comes at a steep cost to your health. UHT milk is heated to 135 to 150 degrees Celsius to kill bacteria and extend shelf life. Sounds good, right? Not so fast. This extreme heat destroys most of the milk's valuable nutrients. Vitamins B1, B6, B12, and folic acid are decimated, and the proteins are denatured, making them harder for your body to use. What's left is a nutritionally hollow product that offers little benefit. Even more alarming, the high heat creates advanced glycation end products, AGEs, compounds that stick to your blood vessels like glue, promoting inflammation and accelerating aging. A groundbreaking 2022 study from the University of Hohenheim tracked 3,200 seniors over 5 years. Those who primarily drank UHT milk had significantly higher inflammation markers and a 52% higher risk of joint problems compared to those who chose fresh, full-fat milk. And there's more. UHT milk often comes from industrial dairy farms where cows are treated with antibiotics and hormones. Some of these residues survive the heat treatment and end up in your body, potentially disrupting your gut microbiome and hormonal balance. Real-life example. Margaret, a 74-year-old widow from Berlin, relied on UHT milk for years because it was practical. But she noticed her joints becoming stiffer and her skin losing elasticity. "I thought it was just old age," she said. When she switched to fresh, organic milk from a local farm, the results were dramatic. Within 6 weeks, her joints felt more flexible, her skin looked firmer, and her overall well-being improved. "I had no idea the milk I trusted was hurting me," she admitted. Why it matters. UHT milk's long shelf life comes at the expense of your health. It's a nutrient-dead product that promotes inflammation and weakens your body over time. 4. Soy milk, a hormonal havoc for seniors. Soy milk is often hailed as a healthy alternative to dairy, especially for those looking to cut back on animal products. But for seniors, it can be a hormonal nightmare. Soy milk contains high levels of isoflavones, plant compounds that mimic estrogen. While younger people may tolerate these, seniors, whose hormone production naturally declines, can experience significant disruptions. A 2021 study from the Mayo Clinic found that men over 65 who drank soy milk daily had a 67% higher risk of memory issues due to the estrogen-like effects impairing cognitive function and suppressing testosterone production. For women post-menopause, soy milk can further destabilize an already delicate hormonal balance. Additionally, over 90% of global soy production is genetically modified and treated with glyphosate, a herbicide suspected of being carcinogenic. This toxin can accumulate in the body, posing a particular risk for seniors with reduced detoxification capacity. Soy also contains goitrogens, anti-nutrients that can impair thyroid function, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and depression. Real-life example. Werner, a 69-year-old retiree from Munich, switched to soy milk thinking it was heart-healthy. 6 months later, he felt constantly tired, his libido vanished, and he gained weight despite no dietary changes. When he returned to high-quality full-fat milk, his energy and well-being returned within weeks. "I thought soy was the healthy choice," he said. "It was the worst decision for my body." Why it matters. Soy milk's hormonal effects and potential toxins make it a risky choice for seniors. It's not the health hero it's marketed to be. The 4 healing milks that can transform your health. 1. Grass-fed organic full-fat milk, liquid medicine for your bones. Now, let's talk about the good stuff, the milks that can heal and strengthen your body. First up is grass-fed organic full-fat milk, a true superfood for seniors. Unlike industrial milk, this comes from cows that graze on natural grass for at least 120 days a year, producing milk packed with up to 5 times more omega-3 fatty acids than conventional milk. These fats act like natural anti-inflammatories, protecting your heart, brain, and joints. A revolutionary study from Wageningen University in the Netherlands followed 2,800 seniors for 8 years. Those who drank grass-fed milk daily had a 41% lower rate of bone fractures and fewer signs of arthritis compared to those on conventional milk. Why? Grass-fed milk is rich in vitamin K2, a lesser-known nutrient that directs calcium to your bones, preventing it from clogging your arteries. It also contains conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, which helps preserve muscle mass and reduce body fat, crucial for seniors fighting age-related muscle loss. Real-life example. Elfriede, a 78-year-old from the Black Forest, started drinking grass-fed milk after a hip fracture. Her doctor was stunned when her bone density improved, defying expectations. "I feel sturdier and more confident walking," she beamed. Her story shows the power of nature's finest milk. 2. Goat milk, the gentle healer for sensitive stomachs. Goat milk is a godsend for seniors with digestive issues or those who think they can't tolerate milk. Its protein structure is closer to human breast milk, and its smaller fat globules make it easier to digest. Even those with mild lactose intolerance often tolerate it well. Goat milk also contains oligosaccharides, prebiotics that nourish your gut flora, boosting immunity and mood, since 80% of your immune system lives in your gut. A study from the University of Granada showed that seniors drinking goat milk daily saw improved gut health and reduced inflammation markers in just 4 weeks. It's also rich in medium-chain fatty acids, which your body uses for instant energy, not fat storage, making it ideal for boosting vitality without weight gain. Real-life example: Heinrich, a 72-year-old from Bavaria, suffered from bloating and discomfort after drinking milk. His doctor suggested cutting it out entirely, but then he discovered goat milk from a local farm. "It was like a miracle," he said. "No pain, no bloating, just pure energy." 3. A2 milk, the game changer for milk sensitivity. A2 milk is a revolutionary discovery for those who think they're lactose intolerant. Most modern milk contains A1 and A2 proteins, but A1 can release BCM7, a peptide linked to inflammation and digestive issues. A2 milk, from cows that naturally produce only A2 protein, avoids this problem, making it far more digestible. A study from the University of Auckland found that 79% of people who thought they were lactose intolerant could drink A2 milk without issues. For seniors with sensitive digestion, this is a game changer. It delivers all the nutrients of full-fat milk, calcium, vitamin D, high-quality proteins, without the inflammatory side effects. Real-life example: Anna, a 66-year-old from Hamburg, gave up milk for 20 years due to stomach cramps. When she tried A2 milk, she was thrilled. "I couldn't believe it, a glass of milk with no pain," she said. Today, she enjoys improved bone strength and overall well-being. 4. Raw milk, from Certified Farms, nature's purest elixir. Raw milk, straight from healthy, grass-fed cows on certified farms, is milk in its most natural form, unprocessed and brimming with enzymes, probiotics, and nutrients destroyed by pasteurization. It contains natural lactase to aid digestion and live bacteria to support gut health. A 15-year study from the Institut Pasteur in France found that raw milk drinkers had lower rates of allergies, asthma, and autoimmune diseases. For seniors, raw milk offers immunoglobulins to boost immunity and bioactive peptides to reduce inflammation and blood pressure. But safety is critical. Only source raw milk from certified farms with strict hygiene standards. Real-life example: Franz, an 81-year-old Austrian farmer, has drunk raw milk from his cows for over 60 years. "My doctor's amazed at my health," he laughs. "My bones are like a 50-year-old's, and I'm never sick." His annual checkups confirm exceptional vitality. Your action plan for healthy milk after 60. Ready to transform your health? Here's how to make the switch. Clear out the junk. Toss out low-fat, lactose-free, UHT, and soy milk. They're off the menu. Find quality sources. Seek grass-fed organic milk, goat milk, A2 milk, or certified raw milk from local farms, health food stores, or trusted supermarkets. Ask about sourcing and treatment. Start slow. If you're new to full-fat milk, begin with small amounts to let your body adjust. Listen to how it feels. Combine smartly. Pair milk with nuts or berries for maximum nutrient absorption. A glass of grass-fed milk with walnuts is a powerhouse snack. Check for quality. Look for organic certifications, grass-fed labels, and local sources. Fresher is better. Why it matters: the long-term payoff. Switching to healing milks isn't just about feeling better today, it's about thriving tomorrow. These milks can regenerate your bones, calm your digestion, and restore your energy. They're not just drinks, they're daily medicine. Plus, they save you from costly doctor visits, medications, or surgeries. A glass of grass-fed milk might cost 30 cents more than UHT, but compare that to a single hip surgery or years of osteoporosis drugs. The math is clear. Real-life example. Maria, a 70-year-old grandmother from Dresden, drank low-fat UHT milk for years, thinking it was healthy. Her bones weakened, her digestion faltered, and she felt drained. After switching to grass-fed organic milk, her bone density improved, her digestion settled, and she felt a decade younger. "I thought tiredness was just aging," she said. "Now, I'm full of life again." The emotional power of milk. Milk isn't just nutrition, it's nostalgia. Remember warm milk before bed as a child? Those positive emotions reduce stress hormones and boost healing compounds. Martha, an 82-year-old from Freiburg, rediscovered this after her husband's death left her depressed. A nightly glass of warm milk brought back joyful memories, lifting her body and soul. Choosing the right milk sends a message to your subconscious. I'm worth being healthy and happy. Practical tips for success. Timing. Drink 1 glass 30 minutes before breakfast to prep your digestion and another 2 hours after dinner to improve sleep. Preparation. Warm milk slightly, don't boil, and add a teaspoon of honey or cinnamon for flavor and health benefits. Shopping. Choose milk with a short shelf life for freshness. It should taste creamy and natural, not metallic. Build a relationship with your supplier. Ask about cow feed and hygiene. Patience. Your taste and digestion may need a few weeks to adjust. Track your energy and health in a journal to see the transformation. You're not too old to change, not too weak to grow strong, and not too sick to heal. The right milk gives your body the building blocks to thrive, not just survive. Every sip is a step toward vitality. So, what milk are you drinking today? Have you tried any of these healing milks? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could inspire someone else. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to Ageless Living. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss our life-saving tips for seniors. Together, let's prove age is just a number. Stay strong, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.